is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is time for Mad About Mini Paper Pads. It is also February 15th, which means that we are still following along with Follow a Sketch February. I don't know that everybody will be following along with this sketch or not, so we shall see. So the sketch is from, I think it's Stacy Daubenberger. And initially when I looked at it, I was like, there is a lot of big pieces of paper to go with this sketch. So how am I going to work these small paper pads? So that's kind of where my brain was at. So I decided to grab the Woodland Grove paper pad. So that's what I'm going to be working with. And then I also have the project pad, and I pulled this blue paper from the project pad. Now it looks like in the sketch it's actually set back instead of like the paper is on top. So I went ahead and gutted the blue paper, and I think it's probably like 10 by 10-ish. And so, no, it's got to be smaller than that, actually, because I'm using 6 by 8 paper, and it's almost as tall as that. So it's got to be more like 8 by 8. Let me see if I can measure it here for you. So it is 7.5 by 7.25. So I didn't make a very good square, but it's close enough. And then I took 2 of that floral pieces of paper. I figure I could butt those together and you wouldn't see the seam too bad because it's so busy. So I went ahead and backed that. And then I'm taking another couple pieces of the pattern paper, and I'm going to make those strips on the bottom. So I thought this camera paper I would be able to line up pretty easily to make it extend and not be able to see the join. And I do think that I did a pretty good job with that. Now I am going to take this paper, which is a wood grain, and I decided it just needed to be just how long it is. It just works how it is, so that's what I'm going to do. And then this paper here has all these scallops, and so I am going to fussy cut out just the bottom scallop, and I'm going to use that for another layer. So I'm just going to kind of stagger those a little bit. In the sketch, they are staggered a little bit, but they definitely are longer. So I have these 2 pictures, and these are, I think they're Egyptian ruins in Madrid. And it's like totally random. So it is called the Temple of Debod, D-E-B-O-D, and it dates back to the 2nd century BC, and it was transported from Egypt to Madrid, but I don't know why. I want to say it was like a gift or something to Spain. I can't remember. You can get tickets, and you can actually go in and look in it, but we did not do that. Okay, let me see what I can find out for us. So the Egyptian government donated the temple to Spain in 1968 as a sign of gratitude for their participation in international campaign to save monuments of Dubia. So anyway, it's pretty cool. So we did head down and see that. So I have a couple of pictures. One is like the whole picture, which is actually the smaller one, and then one a little more up close. So in the sketch, there are 3 photos. I have 2. Mine are definitely bigger than the ones in the sketch, but that's okay. I also noticed that there was a piece of paper that went vertically, and so I took another piece from the pattern, from the paper pad, and ripped that out. And then I also took a couple of pieces from the paper pad that were the cut aparts and went ahead and cut them apart. So for my embellishing, I decided to just go ahead and grab the project pad where I pulled the background paper from, and I'm just going to add my title, which says Full of Wonder, which, I mean, an Egyptian temple in Spain, that's pretty cool. So that's going to be my title. I add a couple of florals and a bow. I liked the stack of books. To me, it was like history. It just kind of made me think of school. I'm pretty sure these books are all about gardening and animals, that type of thing. And then I put a ticket on there because you could get a ticket to visit it, even though that wasn't something that we did. If I had actually taken some time to do some investigation instead of just winging it like my husband wanted to do, we might have got tickets, but we were winging it, so I didn't. So I grabbed this gold and white baker's twine, and I used it to fill my tag. But then in the sketch, it looks like there is stitching around that middle square. And so instead of doing stitching, I decided I would glue this twine around, and I really like how it looks. So I might be doing this in the future. It's a little tricky to do it after the fact, but this way my my embellishments all stick down kind of where they are supposed to be anyway. So once that is down, I'm pretty sure that is going to do it for this layout. So in the description box below, I will have links for everybody who is playing along with Mad About Mini Paper Pads. And then I will also have the playlist for Follow a Sketch February, so you can see what everybody else is doing with this sketch, since, like I said, potentially not everybody is using this sketch for Mad About Mini Paper Pads. But I am curious to see how people interpret this sketch with just small paper pads as well. So there is my final layout. I am all done. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. So yeah, there's my little cute little stack of books and my final layout. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.